So next game, kind of a weird game as well. You're a Browns fan, so it'd be curious to see your thoughts on this. Where Browns at Dolphins, the line's only at 3.5. I mean, we're talking. Oh, TV went out, but I'll get it back. Don't worry. So yeah, the line is at 3.5 for the Dolphins at home in Miami, and the over/under's at 49.5. What are your thoughts here?
Yeah, so
Browns are coming off of a bye.
Yeah, so a variety of different takes here. Dolphins are clearly cooking with gas, right? I'm pretty proud of myself. Preseason on our total show, I said the Dolphins would be the Bengals of this year.
And you said that they could win the division, which seems more likely now, especially with the Josh Allen injury.
Yep. So we're going to go clip that one out later, and we're going to put that boy into the world. But so the Dolphins are going into their bye week, and like I just said, teams going into their bye are 20-4 against the spread. Favorites of that are 13-1 against the spread. So teams that are favorited going into their bye week the following week are 13-1 against the spread, which would be the Dolphins. This one's interesting. I'm probably going to stay away from it due to the bias, at least touting it. But Dolphins minus 3.5 at home doesn't feel big enough to me, to be honest.
When you first look at this line, to me, I think it should be around 6 or like 5.5. It seems inflated, and you would think a lot of people would be on the Dolphins, right? Because they're the more fun team. They got Tyreek, they got Tua, and then you flip to the Browns. They're kind of, no offense, kind of boring. Brissett's at quarterback.
Pound the rock.
Pound the rock, right.
You saw that take that Brissett is a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
The question was, is Jacoby Brissett a top 5 quarterback in Cleveland Browns history?
History?
Well, I guess since the team moved back in 1999.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say yes.
I think 5 is undershooting it. I think he's top 3. I mean, Couch, no. Anderson's the only one I think. There's who made the playoffs for us? Was it Dorsey? Somebody made the playoffs in 2001.
Does Baker count just off of one season?
Yeah, so I'd put him top. I'd put him top 4. I think I'd put Jacoby Brissett is the top 4. Is a top 4 quarterback since the Browns moved back to Cleveland, and I think it was 1999. Yeah, that's the take.
That's crazy. I mean, when you sent that to me, no, you would never think that.
No, I mean, I don't even know. We've had 19 different quarterbacks in the last 20 years. 19, I guess 21 now because Baker had a pretty good stint. But only 2 now have made it to the playoffs. And I was sitting there looking at the schedule this year. I mean, I think we got the Dolphins this week. We got the Bills at home next week. So ideally, we split those games 1-1. If Allen's out, I mean. 2-0 in those games. I don't know. That could be a little crazy.
I've talked about it in the past that I think the Browns could be one of those teams that sneak into the wild card. Especially, I mean, if Watson looks 80% of what he used to, 75.
That's the other question.
That's all he has to be. I mean, it's not the Texans where he has to carry the franchise. He just has to be a game manager, like a good game manager. So, I mean, as long as his head just isn't messed up from all the allegations and everything, I think they could be a sneaky team.
Yep, I'd agree. So I'm going to lean Browns here, even though, take the bias, take everything into account. I just like where the money's at here. 49% of the tickets are on the Browns at plus 3.5, 80% of the money. So the smart money is on the Browns. That's why it drove down from 5.5 to 3.5. They're giving the Browns less of an edge. So when you said 6, that was almost on the money of where it opened and where the Vegas Wizards put the line at.
Right.
So money's moving it around. Pretty natural line movement. Nothing crazy. Looks like it'll be the right side going in. We'll see what happens.
What about 49.5? Thoughts on the total?
I mean, the money
Browns
tells me
have been pretty abysmal on defense recently.
They have.
Feel like.
They have been bad. They're turning around.
So have the Dolphins.
They're turning around. I don't like that 8 out of every 10 people are on the over and 95% of the money is. So I'm going to lean under and just rely on the Browns to pound the rock, kill the clock. I like that. Pound the rock, kill the clock. Pound the rock. Say that 5 times fast. But yeah, pound the rock, kill the clock. I got to write that down. Give me the under here, 49.5.
Yeah, I think I'll lean under. I think 49.5 seems a little high to me. I think the over-under should be more closer to 48. So take that as you will. And I've been pretty hot on over-unders this season. I'm killing it.
Gato en fuego.
I'm like 70%, honestly, or like 68. I don't know. But